Hello and welcome to Gibraltar. Before we get into the video, let's have a quick history lesson about Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a British overseas territory which is located on the Strait of Gibraltar, with Spain to the north and Morocco to the south. Gibraltar was first occupied by humans in 711 AD and it was ruled by Muslims for the majority of the next 750 years. However, the Muslim rule didn't last forever, and in 1462, Catholic monarchs ousted them and Gibraltar became an official Spanish territory in 1501. For the next 200 years, Gibraltar remained in this state until Dutch and British forces captured the rock in the War of Spanish Succession in 1704. 9 years later, the Treaty of Utrecht was signed, and this granted Great Britain rule over the territory in perpetuity, which in other words means lasting forever. Spanish forces have tried to reclaim the territory, most notably in the Great Siege of Gibraltar, but Gibraltar remains a British overseas territory until today. If you want to find out more, including their more modern history, I will leave some links in the description. Now, let's go back to the vlog. Somehow it's managed to take us 8 hours pretty much to get from Tangier to Gibraltar. This is the first time I've ever strolled across the border. I was going to say into a country, but it's territory, isn't it? So let's see.
We've been in 3 countries today. We are so knackered,
yeah,
but this is really cool.
Funny enough, I did in 3 countries, all 3 different currencies. So we went from dirham in Morocco to euro in Spain, and now to pounds in Gibraltar. So let's spend a few days here and enjoy it. Hello, here we are, getting a local experience in a car, going up the rock.
Who have we got?
We've got Nick and Ethan. You can say hello if you want.
Hello.
But yeah, it costs money to walk up the rock. So it's £60.
We're gonna do that tomorrow.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow, but if you drive up, it's free.
We're the local.
So we've just hopped in a local's car basically. We don't know these people. And we're gonna drive out there now and get some views to start our time in Gibraltar. So, beautiful. Beautiful, yeah?
Beautiful. These videos are really good, to be fair. The ridge there.
Yeah, it's around there, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Just local things.
Yeah, literally everyone knows each other here, so we just stopped to say hi to the dog.
Wouldn't you? Look at the dog.
I know.
Oh,
hello.
Alright, first viewpoint of the rock. On the top of the rock. Oh!
Right.
Got you on camera.
Thank you.
You've been framed. Oh my lord. That's very nice. Sick. Tell the people.
Tell the people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's this?
It's Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just had lunch down there where the red houses are and the red roofs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's literally where we just were. And now we're up here. I live somewhere just around there.
Over there we have Spain in the background, and then across the Strait of Gibraltar, Morocco. What a view. And it's very windy.
Nice.
It is.
Hi.
How's the view?
That's Morocco. That's Spain.
What's this? You forgot one.
Gibraltar.
Woo! Okay. Here we are. It is windy on a suspension bridge near the top of the rock of Gibraltar. And it does move a little bit when you shake. But wow, this feels very European. You would not. I love it. Not here to criticise, but literally you can walk around. I'm not sure why they built this, but it looks amazing. Tourism! Woo! Hashtag visit Gibraltar.com. A bit of history now, isn't it? R.I.P. Our stop on our tour of the rock today, and we're gonna have a view of Spain. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go.
Hello, España.
There's La Linea over there, the town.
Where we came in on the bus.
There's Gibraltar Airport, which is basically. Oh, you can even see the border. Yeah. And look there, for all the football fans, that's the national football pitch. where Celtic lost to Lincoln Red Imps that year. Amazing. Very cool. I wish I could watch a game, but there's none on.
It's been christened into Gibraltar.
Is it as fun as it looks or not?
That is fun. I would recommend.
That is fun.
I'm wearing a white shirt.
There you are, bro.
Nasty.
And that commences our car tour of the Rock. For today, we're going to come back tomorrow and walk up it. But now it's time to go to the pub and watch Chelsea lose.
Bye.
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 Just football.
That's why you want
There you go. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2. Hell of a game.
It's a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace.
Alright, Didier, calm down. I've drank the most I have in a month because in Morocco I did not drink, so I'm now slightly tipsy. I'm going to head back and have a wonderful barbecue and also walk past a statue with a croc at the top, which is pretty cool.
Traffic cones on him. People have put like bottles of vodka.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
People have left a rollie in his hand.
Just, yeah, Gibraltarians and telling us the stories. Don't call them Gibraltans, Gibraltarians.
We'll accept gibberish.
There you go. We made it to Eastern Beach. Yeah, I can't get over the Rock. Why is that there? Why is it so big? Why is it so cool? Let me dip my toes in, see how it feels. Here we are. Oh! Okay, it's very cold. Yeah, Tash is going in though. Wait, go on. Wow, thank you for ruining my t-shirt.
It was refreshing and worth it.
I've got to be shirtless now for the rest of the day. Cheers, mate. Ridiculous. Look, if anyone's been to the British coast, it looks absolutely like somewhere you'd find on the coast. It feels so much like going to Brighton. For me, it reminds me of Barry Island a little bit. I don't know why, but it just does. But yeah, it's very awesome. It's like, it feels like just a bubble of Gibraltar. It is Gibraltar, but a bubble with British influence, definitely. Okay, here's the main street now. You see, got shops like Matalan, Holland and Barrett's. So it's like half and half. Half what you'd see in the UK, and then it's got the Gibraltar spin on it of other more unique shops that maybe you'd find more in Europe. But yeah, it's very cool. And look, Gibraltar, welcome, welcome, welcome. Very interesting, especially as a Brit, to see it all. And of course, one other thing about Gib, you've got your pubs. Pubs are everywhere. There's one on every street, maybe two on every street. So you can definitely enjoy a cheap pint when you're here. It's a new day in Gibraltar, and we're walking up the road to a place called Jews Gate, which is where you start the hike up the Rock of Gibraltar. Well, one thing with Gibraltar is the streets are very narrow. So look, we are just walking along this road, which is barely wide enough for two cars up here. So
It's fun, though.
you have to dodge and weave, or like tuck into little corners to avoid getting run over. So we're gonna head this way, find Jews Gate, and begin the adventure from there. Alright, £16 entry, but that gives you access to basically all of the attractions up here, and also the castle and the museum at the bottom. So pretty good value really, considering you can do so much, and it's a whole day activity if you want it to be. Into to St. Michael's Cave we go. Alright, there we go. St. Michael's Cave. Walked around there for about 20 minutes and it was very impressive. How did you enjoy the cave, Stash?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
They were very cool.
Very cool. As you're walking up, you keep walking past these rings here, these really heavy metal rings. So what these are for is they used to stick chains all the way down the rock, and at the bottom they would stick maybe like a cannon or some heavy artillery thing there, and they used to have to pull it up the rock through the rings on the chains. That's a lot of hard labor there. And it's very steep, so they must have to be very strong. I don't think I could have done it. Or they used animals, let's hope not. Alright, let's continue up this way to Sky Bridge.
Cheese sandwich for the walk. No, it's upside down.
This is not stable. Alright, here we are. Time to do the sky walk. Let's see. Oh, it's windy. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here are some of Gibraltar's beaches. We've got Sandy Bay down here. And the sand there is actually from the Sahara because the original beach got destroyed in storms. And then around the corner there is where we were at yesterday and the day before, Eastern Beach, which is one of the longest here in Gib. So yeah, this is called the Sky Bridge, but it's nicknamed Skywalker Bridge because Mark Hamill, who played Luke Skywalker, came here to open it. No one knows why, but apparently he came, opened the bridge, and he was in Gibraltar. So Skywalker Bridge. May the force be with you. It's very interesting though. We have these like World War II bunkers just littered throughout. You walk here, you go inside, you can kind of imagine where they would be. They're posted up here, looking out. If you love your war history, a bunker like this is gonna absolutely entertain you. It's so cool.
I think there's 4. 1, 2, he's cuddling another one.
Oh, bless them. The fam. Okay, now time for the Great Siege tunnels. Let's learn a bit about the war tunnels here on the rock. Come on. From 1779 to 1783, Gibraltar experienced a great siege. Although originally not intended to house cannons, the 25-metre-long tunnel was forged in 5 weeks by 18 men. To stop the miners from breathing in toxic fumes, they opened a vent and realised what a great space it would make for guns. By the time the siege ended, the tunnel was 113 metres long, and it had helped successfully ward off an invasion. The tunnels were later used and greatly extended in World War II. If you are going to visit the World War II tunnels, keep your helmet on and make sure you keep an eye out for falling rocks. Final thing we're doing, Moorish Castle. Well, the final thing in the Gibraltar Nature Reserve here up on the rock. Why is there a pigeon there? And look at them all there. Oh. That's adorable. Okay, let's go inside. Whoa, look inside. It's very old. What do you reckon?
It's cool.
Feeling Moorish?
It's very old. It's very well insulated.
Yeah, it's a bit warm in here. Still a bit warm. Alright, here we are at the top of the Moorish Castle. Get a bit of a close up view of Gib. And this reminds me of a famous phrase, Tash. I'm the king of the castle, and you're the dirty rascal.
Oh, rude. I look like it right now, though, don't I?
You're like a little prisoner. Alright, here we are at WWII. The local has finished work. He's back to show us around on our final evening here in Gib.
Give us a fun fact about
Give us a fun fact about WWII.
Correct. I don't have one.
There we go.
Anyway.
For more fun facts, come here.
Well, okay, so you can see those 3 dolphins up there?
Yeah.
They used to be like on the edge of the pool, they used to shoot water into the pool. They moved there quite a few years ago and they've just stayed there ever since. They shoot water.
Wow.
They just, yeah.
They are
That made you want to come to Gibraltar.
Yeah, come to Gibraltar to see the migrating dolphins of WWII. There they are. Alright, got the national drink of Gib. I've got sun cola, sun tops, strawberry. Go on, tutorial. How do you eat a frozen one?
You gotta kind of push it out first and twist it upside down.
Go on. Oh. Wow, do you go gym?
No.
It looks like a dishwasher sponge.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Amazing.
Nice.
There you go.
Watch me drop it on the
We're
floor.
gonna enjoy this.
We're
gonna enjoy this.
This with,
Here we are at Europa Point with football boots on. Gonna kick a few balls, score some bangers whilst they're playing cricket. So we'll do this for 5 minutes.
We'll get kicked out.
Yeah!
Lovely cushioned header. But Gerard! You beauty! What a head, son! What a head!
Alright, within 2 minutes we got kicked out. Ethan didn't even get a shot. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go to the lighthouse. Europa Point.
over there.
Alright, here we are at Europa Point, the famous lighthouse on the south of Gib. And it stinks of sewage.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It smells amazing. It smells
Fresh.
it smells of Britishness.
Visit Gibraltar.com. He's an ambassador. It does smell a bit, but I'm sure the view makes up for it.
Mate, look at Africa.
There's bloody Africa, mate. Look at that. It's mental.
State of Africa right now.
Wow, welcome to Gibraltar. You can look at Africa.
Yeah, don't go to Africa. Go to Gibraltar.
To look
You
at
can-
Africa.
Yeah. Here we are. Who needs a real AstroTurf pitch when you can get this? Ready?
Covered in
3-pointer. Oh. Oi! The losers and the winners. Tinto de verano. That's our drink. Tinto de verano. What is it? Lemonade and wine.
De verano. De verano.
There we go.
Lemonade, close enough.
It's delicious. Okay, our plane is boarding. It's time to say goodbye to Gibraltar. Let's get a rock.
It's been a treat.
We love you, Jim. We'll be back again. Bye bye.